So it's very cool, very easy plant. Same thing, wider area, you know,
Okay.
all that stuff. But these ones are just thirsty.
Yep.
You know, feeding every 2 months. We talked about that, right?
Yeah,
Every
I
2
think you can
months.
see I've got
Yeah.
pebbles.
Try not to use pellets.
Oh, really? So
Try
don't.
not to use time release steaks.
Okay.
Okay, because those little pebbles and those little time release steaks, I swear they're there 10 years later. You know,
Oh,
I mean, I put
really?
these little green and yellow balls
Yep.
out under there, right? And I swear they just sit there. So I mean, how you know, it's not good. So try to get something that's just like a dirt particle.
Yep.
And as soon as you put it down and you get it wet, it turns into tea and starts breaking down.
Okay.
Any organic fertilizer that's just not time release or in pellets is great.
Okay.
Any type of liquid food is great. Just like, you know, all of us, nobody wants to eat cornflakes every day.
Right.
So like buy a big bag of fertilizer, use it every 2 months, and then when you run out, buy a different blend.
Okay.
And just make sure that it's not a pellet, and
Sure.
it's actually going to get broken down, and you're magic.
Okay.
You know, and if something's not doing something, then we can be more specific. But that's make it easy on yourself. Just buy one big bag.
Awesome. Very good. Then I got the loquat, but I don't really give a ass about the
So
loquat.
you look up making tea with the leaves. Super good for high blood pressure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like old ancient Chinese medicine, loquat leaves are extremely beneficial in lowering blood pressure and improving cardiovascular health.
Do you ever eat loquats or? Do you think-
I eat loquats, so like I think like loquats are like God's cruel joke because it's like a delicious fruit, but the seeds
a lot
are
of work.
it's like such a pain in the butt for so little, you know. So
Yep.
it's like that sucks, but it has a lot of benefits like nutritionally. And with the leaves and the other things, it's a good tree that doesn't take a lot of care. So
Yeah.
it's not the best place for this tree. It wants to get bigger than the other trees around it, and it's going to shade other things, which is the enemy.
Yep.
You know, so if you're going to keep them around and keep them here, then keep them really pruned tightly and thin.
I can take a layer right off the top of
Yep.
this guy.
You can
Okay.
be real brutal with this thing.
Yep.
You can be pretty brutal. Don't
Can
leave
it-
stubs.
Yep.
You know, always the stub rule is always in effect. But yeah, you can thin them out, take the top off them, make sure he's not shading anybody else, and just keep him a nice, cute little low water tree. And then if you ever need any blood pressure issues, start looking up, you know, some information. You can make a tea out of those, and it works really well.
I'm saving the fruit for kombucha.
Oh, right on.
So,
yeah.
we'll
Great
see how
for
it goes.
fermenting. Great
yeah.
for. I mean, it's great for a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's just not a lot of meat. That's
Yep.
the bummer.
I know it's a
You know?
pain, and
Yeah.
it stains your hands.
Yeah.
So
Some do. Yeah.
can you? Is it bad if I prune now, or should I wait till off season?
This you prune as soon as the fruit is done.
Okay, so pretty soon.
Spring to summer, you can prune these things.
Okay.
You
Awesome.
know, I wouldn't prune them in the peak of the heat because
Yeah.
they get hot and things can get burnt that way.
Yep.
But as soon as the fruit's done, go ahead and prune them.
Yeah.
As long as you're not doing it in August and September, no worries.
I would probably do it within the next few
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fruit's almost done.
Yeah.
So
You're good. No
somehow
problem.
I don't have rats back here, or I haven't seen them.
Well, you know, it's,
I hope it's because of the
it's
cats.
the evolution, and every year you'll have a new problem that will.
Yeah.
There's always something every year that rises to power. And then the next year it'll be something else, and then the next year it'll be something else. Sometimes it's fungus, sometimes it's bugs, sometimes it's animals, sometimes it's there's always something that rises to power every year.
He killed a bunch of gophers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
effing gophers.
Yeah, man.
So-
I know all about that. I live out near Gopher Canyon, and they named it that for a reason. You know what I mean? Like I just figured that out when I